We have our pitchers throwing their changeup full out now. The first thing that we're going to check here, we're going to do a progression of stuff so that they can continue to challenge themselves with making this pitch more and more effective. The first one, we're using a noodle, kind of about midway. It's a little bit closer to the catcher here. But what we want to see is we want to make sure that the pitch is staying flat. So we want to make sure that that ball is staying below that top pink tape line, which is really the top of the zone, the entire way through the plate, okay? If it gets above that, there's some pitchers that will throw a changeup that has that little hump on it. It's just not near as effective. It's much easier for a hitter to pick. So we want to make sure that it's reading flat the entire way. So everything should stay below that top pink line. You could also use a rope if you have a spot that you can anchor a rope straight across there, and just put it, right above the hitter's waist. That's a good spot. So everything should stay waist high or lower when they're throwing it, so it reads strike the entire way. Once your pitcher can stay consistently flat with her pitch, the next thing that we're going to add in there is we're going to give her a little focus point to really see where the ball's crossing the plate. So what we have out here is we've got about a knee-high rope, and what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to run the ball right through that rope, take it out the whole way. Okay, if they miss too, we really like to encourage them to miss low. The earlier that they understand that concept and being able to keep that ball down in the zone, the more successful they're going to be with getting good outs with this pitch. Good, nice pitch, Sarah. That's it. Olivia, not bad. See if you can get it to go it's floating just a little bit on you. See if you can start that focus point just a tad lower and really throw it out. Don't let that hand come up at all. That's it. Good, nice one, Sarah. Good, Michaela. You're also going to see when you do this too, a lot of your pitchers will start to get a little bit of tail with their pitch downward as they get closer to that rope. We'd love that. Again, they're all throwing the same pitch, and you can see that each of them have a little different look with it. Sarah gets over the top of hers just a little bit more, so she has a little bit more cut down with hers. Michaela also gets some cut down. Olivia's staying back on hers a little bit more, so hers is staying a little bit flatter. That's something that she's going to continue to work on. Her location's good, but you can see that the other two are getting much more tail down consistently. Except for that one that Michaela threw over her catcher's head. It's better, Michaela. Good adjustment. Nice, Olivia. Good, Sarah. Nice job. Okay, let's just do a few of these where we mix our fastball in a few. Okay, so let's go a fastball, changeup. We're trying to take the rope out with both of those pitches. Okay, starting with your fastball. Okay, all three of these pitchers are doing a pretty good job of selling their changeup. But one thing that is obviously good when you're working out with your pitchers is once they have decent command of their changeup and kind of understand the mechanics of it, decent control with it, we really want to make sure that they're throwing this back to back with their other pitches. Okay, a lot of times you're going to see, just like with these guys, they're not quite as consistent with their changeup after they have to mix it back to back. So we want to make sure in preseason, especially if they've developed something new in the off season, that we're starting to really combine pitches with it, to make sure, number one, that their intensities match, and number two, that they're able to make small adjustments with their release so that we're able to make those two pitches look very similar coming off the mound. Nice pitch, Michaela. Okay. Olivia, see how that's floating just a little bit? So when it's getting above the rope, your hand's coming up just a little. So your snap's coming up, your palm's coming up just a little bit. See if you can stay over the top of it a little bit more. You may even cheat a little towards your front leg with your weight shift and see if that helps you a little bit. Just a few more here. Good pitch, Olivia. That's it, Sarah. Nice job. One more of each. Last two pitches. Good.